Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is the Colorless, and here today I'm with you guys for a deck profile. This is the Mega Rayquaza deck profile. Now, this deck has been gaining a lot of popularity. It's the reason Manectrics and Mega Manectrics have gone up in price because, well, they're weak to electricity. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start off with this deck profile. To start it off, we have for Rayquaza EX. These two are proxies and these two are real. I just don't have the two extra Rayquaza. But Rayquaza, this colorless Rayquaza is actually kind of good. Let's take a look at it. For 1 energy, it does 10 damage, and if it's an EX, it does 50 more damage. See if you guys can see that right there. 50 more damage. And that's pretty cool to do 1 for 60. That's not bad at all. It's just kind of dumb. It's a good move. Alright. Next, we have 3 Mega Rayquaza, the main attacker of the deck. This is a proxy, these two are not. But, here we go. It has Emerald Break. This attack does 30 damage times the number of your bench Pokemon. So, combined with the Stadium in this deck, this can do up to 240 damage. And that's pretty insane. And it just allows you to wail on anything. And this deck is extremely consistent because of Shaman. Shaman is just a great card. It sets you up, draws you up to 6 cards when you play it onto the bench. I will say it is a bit of a liability sitting there and just sitting there and waiting for it to be picked off for 2 extra prizes. Next, we run a 2-2 line of Raichu. So this Pikachu right here and this Raichu right here are fake. These are real. But Raichu just is a good non-EX attacker. It gives up 1 prize and can do up to 160 damage, which is the double colorless energy, and that's pretty good. And it's just a great card. I think currently it is better than Altaria because Garbodor shuts Altaria's clear humming off, and then it just sits there. And also because you have to worry about safeguard Pokemon. So that's kind of just the problem right now. And yeah, it's just a good non-EX attacker. Next, you run to Execute. This is for discards, and if your Skyfield gets knocked out of play, you just throw those guys away, maybe a Shaman too. And you can just bring them back once you get the Skyfield and put it back down. And next, we play Virizion EX. This is a proxy. I don't have a Virizion because that was like 5 sets ago. Or no, more, like 10. But Virizion EX is here because of Verdant Wind. Obviously, you can't accelerate anything with Emerald Slash, but Verdant Wind, let's take a look. Each of your Pokemon that has any grass energy attached to it can be affected by special conditions. This is great for Hypnotoxic Laser. First, when I tested this deck with, instead of Raichu, I ran Altaria. Instead of the Execute Virizion, I ran Ninetales. I actually lost the game once because I stayed asleep on a Hypnotoxic Laser, and that was a real bummer. But, that's what I have. Alright. So, that's the Pokemon lineup. And next we're going to talk about the items real quick. So, our ace pick for the deck is Computer Search. Computer Search is the best ace pick in the format. Sadly, they are going to rotate all the ace specs. And, yeah, but Computer Search, just discard 2 cards, search for any card, you don't even have to reveal it. It allows you to boost your consistency by a lot. And I have seen people run Dowsing Machine. I think it is viable so that you can get back Skyfields. But I think Computer Search is better. Alright, next we have 2 Mega Turbos. Mega Turbo is just a really broken card in the format right now. It's just allowing you to Dark Patch for Megas, not to be confused with a Darkness Energy to a Mega. And basically, it's the difference between you getting up a turn 1 Emerald Break. It's really different. You can get up a turn 1 Emerald Break with Mega Turbo. I could see you trying to run 3. 3 would work. Would try to run it, but space is an issue. Alright, next we have 2 Switch. 2 Switch is just a great card to switch out and switch out a Mega Rayquaza in harm's way and switch it out for a fresh one. being able to just nail something really quickly instead of you giving up 2 prizes. Okay, and we have 4 Ultra Ball. 4 Ultra Ball is very good in this deck. Allows you to search for the Raichus, the Virizions, the Executes if need be, and it's really good for searching Shaymans because it drops your hand count so that you can draw more cards with Shaymin. So I think that's a very, very good card in this deck. And of course we run 3 VS Seeker. Standard in most decks nowadays. People run 4, people run 3. You can get away with running 2, but I think 3 is definitely the least you want to run. And don't worry, I do have Spirit Links, but I count tools differently, like in the online game. So yeah. Alright. Next we have the supporter lineup. First we have 2 Colorless. Colorless is a great card in this deck. Allows you to draw massive hand counts from like 10 to 16. And that was, first the limit was 10, now it's 16 with Skyfield. And don't run 3. People run 3 because they say, oh, it's such a good card in this deck. And it is, don't get me wrong, but this deck aims to start hitting turn 2. That's what you usually want to do. You can get away with doing it turn 3, but it is a little slower because most decks have set up by then. So, and this deck just wants to start winning turn 2. So if you start off with Colorless, it really slows you down. Alright, next we have 2 Lysander. Just being able to pick something off of the bench is great. If your opponent decides to put up a 1 prize, you bring out Lysander, say no, you're giving up 2 prizes this turn, not 1. And you just smash something with an Emerald Break or a Circle Circuit or something like that. So yeah. And we have 1 Lysander's Trump card. I think Lysander's Trump is a staple in this deck as you burn through your deck extremely fast. And if you run out of enough basics because your Skyfield keeps getting knocked out of play, or if you run out of Skyfields, then you have to have some way of getting them back, and Lysander's Trump card is great at doing that. And we run 1N. Only 1N because this deck is highly aggressive, and I'd rather run other stuff. At first I did run 2, but you cannot afford to just draw 6 or less cards in this deck. So I decided to run only 1. We also run 1 Pokemon Fan Club. Allows you to search for those Pikachus, those Executes, or even that Virizion, and get that. And all the other cards can be searched out with another supporter that's even better in this deck. And so let me move this up real quick. Okay. And of course we have 4 Sycamore, the standard. It's ran in every deck. Some evolution decks, stage 2 decks like to run 3 because you don't like discarding certain things, but we don't have any stage 2s in this deck. And for the last supporters, we actually have 2 Winona and a Xerosic. Winona is great. It's just a great card in this deck. When running Raichu and Executes, or you could drop the Execute and Virizion for the Ninetales line. When running all that, I think you only need 2. And I threw in the Pokemon Fan Club just in case. And also, when you run Altaria, I run 3 Winona and I get rid of the Pokemon Fan Club. Because allows you to search through your deck easier for more things that you may want. And yeah, so that's the supporter lineup. Xerosic is here to get rid of head ringers and jamming nets, mostly head ringers, off of your Mega Rayquaza, or if somebody decides to head ringer your Shaymin for some reason, they can do that, and then you can just Xerosic it off. And it's also there for the Seismitoad Garbodor matchup because abilities are extremely important in this deck, and if that was a starting Megaphone, then and there's a Seismitoad Quaking punching you right at the beginning, you have to be able to pass that active Seismitoad and get rid of that tool. That's what 06 is mainly there for, because you need abilities in this deck. Okay, that's the supporter lineup here. Alright, next we're gonna show you things like stadiums, tools, and energies. Stadiums, a must in this deck is for Skyfield. Absolutely necessary. I don't see anybody running less. I have seen people run 3. I didn't see it work though. So I definitely think 4 is necessary. 3 Rayquaza Spirit Links because it's you run 3 Mega Rayquazas and you can just allows you to not end your turn. It's a great tool for megas. And even sometimes you don't even need them. Turn 1, you're not going to attack regardless. Mega Evolve. Good job. And our energy count, we have 5 grass energy, and we run the 4 double colorless. We run grass because we have the Virizion's Verdant Wind, so that's what you want to run. But if you run, say, Ninetales, try to run the fire so you can attack with it if need be, but you never usually want it to come to that. And the 4 double colorless just allows you to charge up Mega Rayquaza in 2 or 1 turn instead of 2 or 3. So yeah, that's been the deck profile, guys. This is Mega Rayquaza. Yeah, that's been the deck. It's been extremely fun playing it. Once Ancient Origins comes out, I'm definitely gonna update it with things like Hoopa EX and I don't know, Lugia EX maybe, because things like Execute and Virizion and Colorless and End, they're all rotating. I say the biggest card that's going to lose is definitely Colorless. Just allowing you to draw up to 16 cards is insane. You almost always get what you need out of those 16 cards if you're looking for something specific. But yeah, this has been the Mega Rayquaza deck profile. So tell me in the comments what you guys think. I've had a lot of fun playing this deck. I will make my second deck once the next set comes out, because I can't seem to think of something to make. And I'm already really excited for one of the cards they've just recently announced was in the next set. So thank you everybody for watching. This has been the Mega Rayquaza deck profile. I love you guys all. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.